Welcome again to this live video. We do this once a week. For what purpose anyway? But this is just for my personal use. Basically, I'm doing this for my e-portfolio build-up. So I do this once a week. We've been discussing about things recently, and this is something that impressed me, especially when I interviewed Phil Cook, which is a Hollywood media executive and producer. You can watch it in Light TV or in my social media pages or social media, even YouTube. So the interview, one thing that impressed me is we cannot wait for a perfect situation. We just have to make most of what is available to us. So that's what I'm sharing. Because when I interviewed him for the TV, that's what he shared. Whatever available thing that you have right now, you have to maximize it. Don't wait for perfect things or perfect conditions or perfect environment, because it will not happen. So for this video, our title is Just Improvise. Just improvise. And the word improvise is something I'll play around right now. Just improvise. Just remember the word improvise. I am. The first word starts with I am, which is improvement. Improvement happens when we start something. Basically, that's one thing I learned. Improvement happens when we start something. Just like what I'm doing, I'm not accustomed to this, but I'm improving. Especially my goal is to build my e-portfolio. Second is to build my communication. And improvement happens when we start something. Just like my podcast, you can find this in Spotify, iTunes, Radio Public, Google. You can find this. I have done 135 episodes and I'm still improving because I started something. And it's not even a year already. It's not even a year. Basically, I started last July 28, 2020. And I have published 135 episodes. Improvement happens when we start something. That's why we don't wait for something perfect. We just have to start. If it's in line with your direction, if it's in line with your design, start something. If it's in line with your purpose, start it. Don't wait it to be perfect. That's why if you find my video not perfect, I started something. I just started a few months ago. It's not perfect, but improvement happens when we start something. Second, professionalism. The first is I am. Improvement happens when we start something. Second is professionalism. Even working from home. The thing I've learned is this. The first thing I've learned is this. Dress up for work. The thing about working from home, it's so lazy. The lazy feeling is there because you're working from home. So the first thing I learned is to dress up for work. Second is to move from sofa to study table. Because I realized when I was working from the sofa, it was like a slumber party in the making. It was so sleepy. So when I moved to the study table, it's productive. From slumber party to study table. The second is dress up, changing the setup, which is sofa to study table. If you are the extremist, which I have not tried, if you are an extremist, which I have not tried, this can happen. Probably what I will do is, if I'm an extremist, I'll go out of the condo unit, go down the elevator, move around the building one time, go inside the building again, go up, enter the condo. That's the extreme, because it's like you're going to work. But I have not tried that because I'm not an extremist. But just in case, it will help you. Go out of your house, move around, then enter your house, then start working. If you're an extremist. But dress up for work, as if you're working, dress up. I'm wearing pants also, not shorts, because it's dressing up for work. So the setup has changed from sofa to study table. And third, vice. Is that vices? No. Of course, it's ironic if I'm gonna talk about vices. No, it's not about vices. Vice. One is going back, just improvise. Improvements happens when we start something. It doesn't have to be perfect. Second, professionalism. Professionalism, even working from home. And last, vice. It's not vices. It's like the word vice, V-I-S-E, but it's more of, I'm gonna use the word vice president, vice admiral, basically that word vice. Why that? Because you may not be on top, you may not be number one, you may not be the overall leader, you may be somewhere in the middle, like a vice, but you can do something about it. You can do something about it. At first I was planning to do this TV project, which is already ongoing. And I find that I am not ready to form, I don't have a team. Basically, I don't have a team for the TV project. So it was hard. The opportunity for TV project is there, but I don't have a team. Or if there's a team, it's not yet ready. It has its hesitance. So I decided to collaborate with a TV program that I have worked with a year ago, which is Edge TV Philippines. So I approached them again this year. I had a segment with them a year ago for 1 month, which is hashtag Marketplace Influencer, interviewing influential leaders in the Philippines. When I approached them, I pitched in this idea of Edgeclusive, which is interviewing public figures who are based abroad. Like Phil Cook is in California. For this Monday, you will watch this in Light TV. Watch out on Light TV this Monday, 1 p.m. My interviewee is Joe DeMango, Love Notes. If you're from the Philippines, you know Joe DeMango, Love Notes. If you grew up in the 90s, he's someone known for love. So, Vice. I may not be on top, but because I learned to collaborate with Edge TV, it finally pushed through. Just imagine, the Phil Cook interview was seen in 3 episodes. So basically, I appeared in TV 3 times already because of that. That's why you may not be on top, but you can do something about it. Collaborate. That's why watch out the interview of Joe DeMango this coming Monday. It's my 4th segment on TV. So that's our episode or video for today. If you get victimized by this, just kidding. I hope this helps. Just improvise. Improvement happens when we start something. It doesn't have to be perfect. Second, professionalism, even working from home. Make some adjustments. Dress up, sofa to study table, or maybe extremists, go out and go in again your house. And last, vice. It's not vices, just like vice president or vice admiral. You may not be on top, but you can do something about it. Just collaborate. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening. God bless.